I'm Mark Winfield, author of The Stones of Great Bear Lake. The book is an adventure mystery novel set in the far north of Canada, and readers have suggested that I've done a good job of taking them to this remote place. I've never been to Great Bear Lake, but I do have a fair amount of experience traveling in the wilds. I originally started the book in late 2013, and in the summer of 2014, Patty, my wife and hiking buddy, and I went to Grossmore National Park in Newfoundland. This was our first ever hiking vacation, and we spent close to 2 weeks at the park, hiking every day. By that time, I'd put the book on pause, but that trip kindled an interest in hiking that just grows every day still. After returning from Newfoundland, we started to explore day hikes in mainland Nova Scotia near where we lived, and found all sorts of great opportunities. And along the way, we started to get interested in overnight camping. One of our early overnight adventures was to the Cape Chignecto Trail, which is 3 nights, 4 days, and is one of the more challenging trails in Nova Scotia. If hiking is your thing, it won't be long till you discover the Appalachian Trail. Our first of many visits to the Appalachian Trail was in Virginia, where we went on a week-long hike of about 120 kilometers. We had the good fortune to meet 2 great guys from Florida who we hiked with mostly, and we learned a ton about overnight hiking from them. Here you can see our food hanging from a tree to keep it away from the animals, and Patty after a wet day on the trail. A through hike is completing a long distance trail start to finish, and our first through hike was in Scotland, where we did the 180 kilometer West Highland Way. Our most difficult through hike, and also probably the most enjoyable, was the Tour de Mont Blanc, which went through the Alps in Switzerland, France, and Italy, traveling around the mountain Mont Blanc. It's a distance of about 170 kilometers with 10,000 meters, about 6.2 miles of elevation change. It was quite a handful, but we saw a lot of really cool stuff and met some great people as well. We also do winter overnight hiking and winter hiking in general, and we do a lot of that in the White Mountains of New Hampshire. With my good friend Stuart, I recently completed the Presidential Traverse in the White Mountains, which is a very tough hike. It's 23 miles, 9 mountains, including Mount Washington, all of them above 4,000 feet, and it's a handful. When I was writing, I used this experience, plus what I'd learned from other hikers, to take the reader into the wilderness. I hope you will consider reading my book, The Stones of Great Bear Lake, which is available online everywhere books are sold. If you're interested in hiking, you might want to check out my hiking channel as well. Thank you very much for watching.